If your business feels stuck right now, here's the uncomfortable truth. Another offer probably isn't the answer. Not because you lack ideas and not because you're doing anything wrong, but because growth isn't only an offer problem, it's a throughput problem. And when you stay to the end, I'm going to give you the one diagnostic question that will instantly tell you whether adding a new offer will actually help your business or quietly make it worse. Let's get it. This video is for the expert who has demand for what they do. You're making a bit of money, pretty decent money on paper, but you're feeling the pressure building inside the business. And when that pressure shows up, most people reach for the same lever. Maybe I need a new pop up offer. Maybe I need a new back end offer. Maybe I just need to launch something different. You want to release the valve, especially when your audience is asking for different kinds of solutions. And sometimes that works, but very often it creates more strain, not more freedom. I want to introduce you to a different way of looking at growth based on the theory of constraints. At its core, TOC says growth comes from increasing throughput, the rate at which your business turns effort into finished value, not activity, not ideas, not content, finished value. And every system has a constraint, the part with the lowest capacity. And here's the rule that most people miss: the capacity of the entire business is always set by the constraint. Everything else working harder doesn't change that, which means the only way to grow is to release the bottleneck. Now, I know what you're thinking. The bottleneck's got to be me. And that's kind of true. In an expert led business, throughput only moves through three places: marketing, releasing potential work into the system; sales, converting the demand into committed work; and delivery, completing the work and creating results. And every growth move you make is an attempt to push more throughput through one of these. Now, here's the governing principle: increasing throughput anywhere other than the constraint does not increase the total throughput. It just turns up the pressure. For example, in my business, at this very moment, the constraint is sales. If I were to have a YouTube video like this one go viral and 100 people booked a call with us overnight, I'd be on the phone like nonstop for over a month without doing anything else that the business needs from me. That's a true constraint. When you add a new offer, however, you're not just increasing work in one area, you're increasing work across the entire business: marketing, sales, and delivery, just in different proportions. And the type of offer determines how much capacity is required at each stage. Stay with me. Let's make it super practical. Let's say you want to launch a back end membership offer. Well, that requires a little bit of marketing capacity because it's new, but it's only being marketed to existing clients. Now, if you're doing sales on a checkout page, that's a lot less capacity than will be required to do something like a sales call. But you do need capacity in the delivery space because it's recurring, like forever. So if this is your capacity chart, that could work with your current needs. You'd need to open up a little in the marketing to successfully enroll clients into a back-end offer. But the good news is you'd have the delivery capacity to be successful. On the flip side, let's say you want to do a self-paced course public launch. Major spike in marketing effort. Now, delivery pressure is minimal. It's just a self-paced course, right? But if you haven't built it and you're DIYing it, that is a massive undertaking, my friend. And I would know. So if this is your capacity chart, you're really going to have to crank the capacity here to be successful with that. And again, if you don't have the product built, you're likely going to need to increase capacity there too. Now, net, you can make revenue a lot of different ways. You can make 10K doing 5 strategy sessions at $2K each. You can make 10K selling 40 self-paced courses at $250 each. And you can make 10K selling 10 group coaching program spots at 1K each. Now, short term, the strategy session may feel easier. Long term, a finished course, it reduces your delivery load dramatically. Midterm, a group coaching program is often the best of both worlds. Same revenue, but very different capacity profiles and needs for each. Now, here's that one diagnostic question you need to ask yourself. If marketing suddenly worked better tomorrow, what would break first? If nothing breaks, then marketing demand is the constraint. If quality of delivery drops, then delivery is the constraint. And if lead times explode, then sales is the constraint. Now, that's the theory of constraints applied. So maybe you need another offer, but sometimes you just need to consider strategically what needs stabilization before you put pressure across the entire system. If, as you were watching this, you realized, I don't actually need another offer, I just need to reorganize what I'm already doing, then I want to invite you to a free masterclass I'm hosting on February 19th. It's called Stop Starting from Scratch, and I'll walk you through how to take what you're already doing with clients and turn it into a scalable program, at minimum, streamlining your one on one work without overbuilding or reinventing your business. And listen, there's no pitch on this masterclass, there's no hype, just a clear way to see what can be productized now and what comes next. The link is in the description to save your spot. And as always, if this video has been helpful, please like and subscribe to the Course Flow to Cash Flow show. And bonus, if you identified your constraint, comment below to let me know. I would love to reply. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.